Pastor Ron Hayes back with you from Boaz, Alabama. I want to talk on a subject that everybody needs to learn, and that's how to pray. The question I ask you right now, what is the communication line to God? And that is simply prayer. People makes a big deal out of learning how to pray. Praying is simply talking to God. That's all it is. You don't have to have no sophisticated big words, but you just talk to him from your heart. So now, prayer, a solemn request for help or an expression of thanks addressed to God. That's simply what prayer is. And before I marry a couple, the main thing I talk to them about is to learn how to have communication, to learn how to talk to each other. And that's what you and I must learn on how to talk to God. Now, the act or practice of praying to God. Luke 18:1 says that men ought to always to pray and not to faint. And my friend, the time we spend in prayer describes our Christian life. How much time we spend in prayer describes our Christian life. Without a proper prayer life, listen, we're fooling ourselves. We got to have that daily communication in God in prayer. 1 Thessalonians 5:17 says, pray without ceasing. Does that mean just constantly on your knees? No, it's not. It means walking around daily with a prayer thought in our mind, and hey, walking around talking to God is simply what we need to do. Now, faith cannot be truly exercised without a faithful prayer life. Now we read right there in Luke 18:1 that men ought to always to pray and not to faint. Now, don't lose heart. Believe and keep praying. I've often used the word and said it that God is not in the fast food business. Listen, when we talk to God, we must give him chance, give him an opportunity to answer our prayer. And says, and not to faint, don't lose heart, believe and keep praying. Now, prayer is the key to heaven, but faith unlocks the prayer. And all right, persistent. Prayer is the answer. To persist in prayer and not give up does not mean to subject oneself to a what? An endless repetition or painfully long prayer session.